Hey, guess what?
We back.
We's back, and we got us another one. We got us our first plus one in the building. And this young lady is definitely special to the platform. Like I said before we left, this young lady helped pioneer this thing up here. When I called on this young lady, and someone introduced us that I didn't even know knew her, and he didn't know I knew her, and vice versa. So it was meant to be. He plugged us in, and from that point on, she came in on Spotlight Over the City. She made this thing click. She put her heart and soul into it, and we were a dynamic duo, and we was rocking. And when I say rocking, we was rocking for a minute. And so she helped build this platform, and then Wifey came on. But not just there. She didn't stop there. She had a whole bunch of other things going on, making bags and doing all kind of things. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. Wifey, you want to give up the girl power energy?
You did all the accolades. You did it good, baby.
All right.
So all we got to do now is put our hands together for the
one and only
Dana
Hicks-Hungerford. Oh, yeah, you put the Hungerford. Okay.
Yeah.
She done went over there to the Hicks-Hungerford. Okay, yes. Shout out to my main man, B. And shout out to you, Dana. Thanks you for coming.
Again, welcome back.
Hey. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can rest assured. It's going to be great. I know you're nervous. This is your first play. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your play. And first, give us the title and tell us a little bit about this play.
My stage play is called A Woman's Love, and it brings mental health awareness to the forefront. I wrote it 12 years ago.
Wow.
I went through so many trials and tribulations to get to where I am today. I tried to make it happen again right when COVID hit. We made it to our third rehearsal. We were selling tickets, and COVID hit and shut the world down. And I was like, okay, God, it's not meant to be again. So now
that was the second time having to reroute.
Okay. Yep, that was the second time. So now that was the third time.
Wow.
That was the third time. So now it's actually going to be at Bethesda Blues and Jazz. And I'm having 2 nights. It's going to be May 14th and 15th. And I was kind of nervous about that at first. I was like, I'm just coming out the gate. Should I do 2? I need to do 1. And everybody's pushing me. You can do 2. You have the power to do 2. Do 2. I was nervous, but I did it. And the tables for Saturday and Sunday have all been sold out for a while now, and I'm almost sold out for both shows on the 14th and 15th.
Yes, thank God. Look at that.
Together.
Yes.
Thank
God. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's a blessing.
Proud.
But I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm so freaking nervous.
Anything you do for the first time, you're gonna be nervous, but you're doing it. You're doing it in spite of, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And so, did you have any big hiccups yet? Like, did you? Because I know when you're doing these type of things, a lot of things come. So did you have that one thing that was like, oh, man, and then you had to overcome it?
I didn't have any big hiccups, but I can be honest. I've learned so much. Before I jumped into this, I just thought it was way simpler to do than it really is. It's so much that has to be done, and I'm so used to doing everything by myself, and it got to the point where you can't do this by yourself. Like, you have to get somebody to do this, do that. But to be honest, like, I'm doing a lot of it myself, but I have a great team to back me. I have a great team behind me. Like Gil Nelson, he's my director. He's been by my side since day 1, 12 years ago.
Yes.
So he's still there.
So he been with you from the beginning.
From the beginning, through all my trials and tribulations, he never left my side, and he's still my director as of today.
Shout out Gil Nelson and Pam, but definitely shout out you, Gil, for what you're doing, and salute. You know, we talk, so I know what you got going on, but I appreciate him coming in and staying true to it, because all those hiccups, sometimes people want to back up and be like, you know what, I'm over it and this and that, but he stuck true to it, and you guys are getting ready to kill it.
Yeah, he believed in the script. I think the script, when he read it, I'm just going to say this without saying too much. My writing is very real and raw, and what people are going to see on stage is what I was told that people are used to seeing on television. But I feel like in order for it to be impactful, you can't water it down. I didn't water it down.
You didn't do that.
So I think it's the story. Like, I have a phenomenal cast. The cast is excited, and they're just excited to bring a vision to life and on stage that most people have not done on stage. Let me just put it like that without saying too much. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, we're there on Sunday, not Saturday. We're there on that Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to come pull up on you, and so Tyranny, I see Tyranny and some other
Yes.
people. She can go.
Let me tell you.
Shout out Tyranny. She's super talented.
Yes.
And among others, but I know that she brings it.
Like, and she lives in Kentucky. She lives in Kentucky. But let me tell y'all something else. You know the little girl that you see?
Oh,
that's
why
playing the
she
daughter?
doesn't live here either, right?
She lives in Kentucky. Let me tell you what her parents do. She gets on the plane every Tuesday morning, flies to D.C., comes to rehearsal, gets back on the plane on Wednesday. From the airport in Kentucky, the little 6-year-old girl, Skylar, goes straight to school. She does that every day. Her parents pay for her to come to rehearsals every week, and the following day she gets back on the plane. And that little girl, when she walked into our first audition, our first table reading, she knew all of her lines from the first day. The kids are phenomenal.
But the effort, though, shout out to the parents of Skylar.
Yeah.
First of all, because
her real name is Harley Ray.
That's her real name?
Her real name is Harley Ray. She's from Kentucky.
Let's go Harley Ray.
Harley Ray.
I like Harley Ray as an actor name. So
anyway,
shout out to you, little 6-year-old little girl that's getting on a plane, coming to rehearsals and jumping back on it and going to school. You hear that little man? She jump on a plane, come back over. Yeah. So that's a lot. That's a lot at 26. Yeah. So at 6, that's dedication. So
I love it.
Yeah. So that shows the grit and the things that people are putting into your project. People are going near and far and coming back around just to make this happen. And so I know it's gonna be good.
Oh, it is. I mean, I can't wait for everybody to see this.
You're excited.
What I will tell you that a lot of times you see a stage play, when it's over, you clap, you leave. You might tell the people that you saw, I just saw a nice stage play. But this stage play, let me tell you, at the end, it's going to be mixed emotions. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh.
So how did you tie it into mental health? Because you mentioned mental health at the top of it all. So how does it tie itself into mental health?
It ties into mental health because so many people, especially now in this day and age, are going through mental battles that they're holding inside. Like, they get up like us, they go to work, they do what they have to do, but the whole time they are dying on the inside. They are crying for help on the inside. But we feel like we have to be so strong all the time, especially men. Men feel like they have to be strong all the time. And it's a facade that a lot of people put up, but they don't understand that, no, it's real mental issues. But a lot of people are just told to be strong and keep it moving. And in A Woman's Love, you're going to understand what mental health issues can do to an entire family.
I am so
it's
excited.
It's definitely real. Like I said, we talk about it on a regular because we have a mental health sponsor. So we definitely get into it, and it's real. And so a lot of people in the black community don't take it seriously because I don't think we identify with mental health the way we used to. I remember being young, and I had a friend, and you would go over his house, and his uncle was a war vet, and he would be in the basement, and he would be going through some mental issues, but he would just be in the basement. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the help that he needed because we didn't know about mental health back then. We didn't know how to deal with mental health.
And what were we called? People were called crazy. Oh,
That's
they're crazy.
What we would
They
say. Oh,
tripping.
He's crazy.
He's tripping. He's
and
crazy.
So he was actually a war vet. So he had been through some things in war, which caused him PTSD and a lot of other things that we didn't know. I didn't know what PTSD was during those times. So I appreciated being a mental health piece because that helps a lot of people as well. I'm excited about the whole situation. So we're looking forward to it.
I'm so proud of you. Just, a black woman from the DMV, and, you have gone through things through your younger part of your life. You've been very open about your story and your journey. And just to see you now is a big deal. And I want you to know that it's a big deal. You have a right to flex.
Thank you, Sherry.
Okay? You have a right.
So
Thank
not
you.
only flex, you have been flexing. So let's talk about the bag. When you say a bag,
Well, first, before we get off of the play, I want people to know how, since it's not sold out, how do they can get?
You can go to bbjlive.com and you can purchase tickets. They still have tickets available in the upper level for Saturday and Sunday. And if you've ever been to Bethesda Blues and Jazz before, there's no bad
seat in the building.
It's no bad seat.
Definitely and the food is good. That's exactly right.
Yes.
And so, congratulations once again on that.
Thank you.
We're going to get to that now.
We're going to talk about this bag situation because that's another one of your adventures. So let's talk about it.
Because I know you have some updates.
I'm definitely proud of
this bag
what
is not for sale. Let me tell you about this bag.
She colored her own.
You make the bag. That's what that's our mission. That's the phrase that we get out all over the nation. But I actually took my Chanel bag and had April paint on it. So when I wear this bag, it's a conversation piece. And then I just tell them, go check out our IG page or come to the store. And I'm blessed to be able to say now that we do have a storefront and we are at the National Harbor, next to the AC Hotel.
Put them hands together for that real quick. So back it on up like you hold Chuck. Wait. You at the what?
The National Harbor.
Okay, so that's real business right there. That's real brick and mortar. And so the National Harbor, and you're next to who?
The AC Hotel.
Okay,
Yes.
so make sure you guys, that's a landmark. That's why I said that. You
Yes.
can't miss that. So once you
Yes,
get
yes,
down there, you
yes.
know how to pull right up, and they can get what?
You make the bag by the official bag ladies.
Yes.
And so do you have other merch, or you guys just sell
I have
bags?
one,
Just
y'all.
bags. Just
bags, and that's enough because Dr. Cheryl Neverson has one of those bags.
I got one.
My amazing wife has
And
one
Terry
of those
has
bags.
our new orange backpack coming. It'll be here next. It will be ready for you next week.
And so I run into people in the street, and I say, "You must know Dana," and because they'll have that bag. Some say yes, some say no, but that bag is around.
It's
so.
like it's like
It's a
it hasn't really hit me. It's just amazing to me when I'm out and I'm at an event or something and I see somebody with the bag. I'm like, oh my God, like people are really.
People
And when
are
people
really
tell me
buying
they
them.
were out and it was 3 girls in the party with my bag on. I saw somebody in the restaurant and we've only been in business since September. So God is so good.
Who good?
God is so good.
Trying to tell
Let me
people.
tell
the
y'all
plug. I've been
something.
trying to tell people.
Y'all
the
have
plug.
to, ladies and men, it's Mother's Day coming up. Support. These are amazing bags, and I'm telling you, every time I carry mine, I've never carried it and someone didn't stop me and say, "Oh, I like your bag," or "Oh, where you get that bag from?"
I had to make you put it up.
So,
I didn't think you
Terry, you
had
had
no
people
more
from out
bags.
of town buying the bag.
yeah, I did.
And
yeah.
relatives
bags.
and everything.
Yeah,
I think it was
buying
Charlotte too.
Yeah,
So I
so
wanna
I
say
represent, and it's a great product. So y'all get to buying.
My
Support.
wife does
Thank
support.
you.
And so what I want to say is when you deal with black businesses, don't hold them to scrutiny that you don't hold white businesses and other business to. When you see anything on black, oh, look at it. Da, da. But when you go to your little white counterparts and get the business, you be happy to give them your little bag, and you don't have no complaints or none of that. So make sure it's the same level of appreciation
Yep.
for black products.
Yep.
Just appreciate it.
That's
Because
right.
we are that. We need that. And
That's
without
right.
us, what we got? We are that. We definitely are nothing without us.
That's right.
You know, we can't ask other people to bet with us if we don't.
That's right. So you have any parting words for the audience, Dana?
Not really. The only thing I want to tell people is to go for what you know. To always, whether you have backing, whether you have support, if you have naysayers in your ear, if you hear people talking trash about you, ignore it. Because I'm telling you, what fueled my fire was the negativity, because I just let that go in one ear and out the other. Like a
Yes,
lot of times
girl.
when people see you doing your thing, they will try to knock you. They will try to distract you. That's the devil. Ignore it and keep your eyes on your prize. And I'm telling you, with God, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish.
I love it. I love
And
it.
that pretty much said
That
it all
wraps
right
it
there.
all up right there,
That
Dana.
is pretty much it. And so, do you want to shout out, because I know you're a part of DC Black Broadway.
Oh yeah, I was getting ready.
And
I was
so
getting ready to do
before
my
we-
shout outs before I
Before
leave.
yeah,
go ahead and
well,
do all
I'm
your
gonna
shout-outs
help
and
you.
tell me.
I
though.
love you
I'm
for
gonna
that.
say shout out to DC Black Broadway for the movement that you guys are putting together. See, I'm not what you think. So what I'm saying is I salute that, and I'm proud of what you guys are doing, and I'm glad to see you do your thing. And so I hope that you continue to do what you're doing, and we can see a second and a third and this
Oh,
and that.
trust me, it's more to come. It's more in the works already. Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
DC Black Broadway actually opened the door for me to come in. Hungerford Distribution, which is my husband and I, Brian, to come in as the first playwright under their residency at Bethesda Blues and Jazz. So I'm excited about that, and I want to give a shout out to my cast. My cast is phenomenal. They're putting in hard work, and the people behind the scenes. My stage director, Jocelyn Vance, Malika Hayward, Cornita Cole. I'm just blessed to have a great team now. For so long, I didn't have that. I had people around me that I thought I could trust, but I couldn't trust.
Right.
Now it's like God is like, here, I'm giving you the floor, run with it. And I have the right people on my team. So I just feel so thankful. And thank you guys for having me back on here just to
Aw, you know
talk
you
to
Well, you
everybody
family,
about
so
what
you
I'm
know that's an
doing.
easy win with us.
You know
That's
you
not-
family.
appreciate
Y'all,
y'all.
All right,
how
so
can they
throwing,
follow you?
They throwing up gang signs, so I
Want
think
to
we
tell
got to
people how
wrap
to
it up.
follow you? Did you already do
Oh,
that?
you can follow me at Only Dana Dane on Instagram. Dane is Dayne. You can follow me at _ A Woman's Love, and you can also follow me at Official Bag Ladies.
And make sure you give them the name of that play one more time and let them know.
A Woman's Love at Bethesda Blues and Jazz, May 14th and 15th.
Yes,
All right,
we are
make
so
sure you
proud.
get
We
your
love
tickets.
you, Dana. And
Let's
y'all
give it up
give
one more time
time.
for Dana Dane in the building.
All right, let's go, y'all. Keep it moving. We're having a great show. We're going to keep it moving with our next guest coming up right now. Team Red.
Team Red. Right after this commercial break, we'll be right back. Spotlight
Yes.
over the city, baby.